Welcome to Saturday CrossFit Cure at-home workout for July 25th. Last workout of the week. It's a fun one. Let's get started with our warm-up. We have 3 rounds of 30 seconds dumbbell overhead hold each side, or handstand or plank hold. So 30 seconds of something weighted overhead that's going to tax our shoulders, tax our core a little bit. So again, 2 dumbbells overhead for 30 seconds, or we can kick up to the wall, do a 30-second handstand hold, or even just scale that down to a 30-second pike or plank hold. Then we go 50 single unders or 30 jumping jacks. And then we will finish with 30 flutter kicks, so down on our back in that hollow hold. Flutter kicking your feet, we can scale back to our back flat on the ground if we want to do that, okay? So 3 rounds of that. And then we will get into our last workout of the week. And it is called Bernese Mountain Dog. And you will want a weight that's kind of medium to heavy for this. It is a 4-time workout, so we're gonna go chipper all the way through, okay? And we'll talk about the scales if we don't have weights, okay? So our first movement, 300-foot dumbbell overhead carry. So single or double dumbbell overhead, walking 300 feet. So go ahead and measure that out. If you know how big your stride is, you can do a certain amount of steps for that. If we don't have dumbbells to carry overhead, what we're gonna do is 2 minutes, knee to elbow in plank. So in that plank position, bringing opposite knee to opposite elbow and back. So just like that overhead carry, it is gonna tax our shoulders, it's gonna tax our core. It may not seem like the same movement, but it's gonna hit the muscles the same way. So 2 minutes alternating knees to elbow in plank if we are not doing that overhead carry. Then we're gonna go 21 dumbbell front squats, so holding the dumbbells in the front rack, down into a squat. If we do not have dumbbells for front squats, we are going to do jumping lunges, alternating each time, 21 reps there. If you can't do jumping lunges, go ahead and do front or back stepping lunges. Then we're gonna go 200-foot dumbbell overhead carry. So this should take about a minute 20, a minute and a half, something like that. And then 21 dumbbell front squats. And again, for both of those movements, we can scale just like we did earlier. And then we will go, 100-foot dumbbell overhead carry. So if we're doing the knee to elbow and plank, it should take about 40 seconds. And then those 21 dumbbell front squats or jumping lunges. And then we will finish with 50-foot dumbbell overhead carry. If we're doing the knee to elbow and plank, we're just gonna go for 20 seconds there. All right, that is everything. So we are going for total time here, so make sure you're tracking that. And let's go ahead and get into our accessory work. Accessory today, 5 rounds for quality, 10 pistols each leg, 10 V-ups. So for our pistols, we can always scale those back to like a shrimp squat, a V-stance squat. We can do a split squat there. Any type of squat variation that is going to allow us to stay over the front leg versus what we do with a lunge where our weight is kind of distributed evenly, okay? And then 10 V-ups, laying on your back, bringing your arms and feet up at the same time into a V. We can scale these into bent tuck ups basically, so bringing our knees in, bringing our hands across. It's a little bit easier. 5 rounds of those 2 movements. We are gonna finish with some stretching, which our stretching is gonna be 3 sets of 20 walking hamstring stretch steps. So step forward, bend down, touch your toes, come back up, step forward, bend down, touch your toes, 20 steps, stretching out those hamstrings. And then 30 seconds of alternating upward dog to downward dog, so that cobra stretch with our hips down to the floor, arms straight out, and then pushing our butt up into the air, pushing our head through our arms to get a stretch there, and then rotating through that, alternating for 30 seconds, 3 sets of those. That is it for Saturday. That is it for this week. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoy and have a great weekend.